Hey, all you little dummies out there. This is the head. Big, cold-blooded dummy. Okay, guys, we got another little update. First things first, let's check out something on the Moto Guzzi. So, if you look down inside there, see the oil level, guys? It's pretty much almost at the top. So, I'm gonna have to drain some of the oil out of it. I think that's, even though it's within the guidelines of the sight glass, definitely I think it's just too much oil in this bike. So I'm gonna lower it down. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys something, what the dummy did. So the dummy has a set of Black Widow aluminum motorcycle ramps, and originally there are three separate pieces, and they're held together by these stupid little clips. So every time the dummy goes to use it, the little clips, they don't hold, and you get the ramp ends up shifting. So look what the dummy did, guys. The dummy bolted it all together. Check this out, guys. This is the ultimate motorcycle ramp modification. Okay? So I use a 3/8 inch diameter bolt, 4.5 inches long, and I use a washer on both sides, and then I use a nylon locking nut, and then for the spacer I used a piece of maple, and I got this at Home Depot, and it's a baluster for a staircase, and you can buy it, and they're 1.5 inches square, and I cut the length, I cut them to 1.25 inch length, and then I just drilled a hole straight through the center, and there's a total of 12. So there's 6 on this half, and then this is the part where the hinge is. Okay, and then there's 6 on the lower half. Now what this does, guys, is it basically makes this into a one-piece ramp, and it makes it so much stiffer. So when you walk up it, it doesn't shift at all. It does have some flex, but they're all designed to flex a little bit. But look at this, guys. This thing is rock solid. I can't believe how I should have done this a long time ago. Okay. So, hang on a second, guys. I'm going to pause it for a second. Hey, Red, are we going to pause it? Yeah, Daddy, pause that video and hurry up, dummy. Okay, guys, so this is a 9-foot ramp. Okay? And then the overall width, after I added the spacers, is 43 inches. Okay? So, this is plenty long enough for a 2-wheel drive truck. And my truck has been lowered, so this is the perfect size for a 2-wheel drive truck. And if you noticed the other day when I was loading the bike, if you park the truck going downhill on a lower level, then you can get the ramp to a more shallower angle. So it's always beneficial to load to load the bike with the truck at a lower level than the ramp. So anyways, okay guys, we're gonna come back. I'm gonna attempt to stow the ramp on the back of the platform on the back of my truck. So okay, we'll come back in a little bit. Hey, all you little dummies out there. This is the head. Big, cold-blooded dummy. Okay, guys, we got the ramp all secure on the back of my F-150. And it's a little bit on the big side, but I'm okay with that. Eventually what I want to do, guys, the dummy wants to modify. I want to modify this platform and make it so that the ramp will slide into like a box. And I'm gonna make a frame out of square tubing, and then I'm gonna line it with plywood and basically make a box that this ramp will slide into, and then the end of it will have a hinge, like a little door that will hinge up. That way you don't have to, go through all this process of doing all the tie down straps. So if I create basically like a box, just a little bit bigger than what the ramp is, and then the ramp will slide into the box, and then on the back, like I said, the door will hinge close, and then I could secure it with some bolts, and maybe some safety pins or something. But that way you could transport this thing super simple, super easy, and you don't have to go through all the hassle of doing all the tie down straps. And then what I could do is I could, on the back of the box, I could have some brake lights, and I could hook it into my wiring for my trailer, the trailer wiring for the truck, and I could have some brake lights on the back. Okay, so that's what the dummy's gonna do. But for now, this will work. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys one more thing. The dummy talked about putting an oil catch can. So I'm gonna design a catch can, and I'm gonna design it, and then I'm gonna 3D print it. So let me show you on the dummy's F-150. So this is a supercharged F-150. So it's got a Whipple supercharger. Okay? And hold on a second, guys. Let me shut off the motor. Okay, let me show you guys. The dummy installed, I think that's a JLT oil catch can. And what it does is it brings, this hose comes from the PVC valve on the valve cover. It goes up and it goes through some kind of a little, like a series of traps, and then it goes into the catch can, and then the vapors come back out and go back into the actual engine itself, and it gets reburned. Now, when you have a forced induction motor, you're going to create a lot more blowback. And like when I go on a road trip, like to LA, so I drive like 800 to 1,000 miles, and I come back and I undo this catch can. This catch can is at least halfway full, okay, of oil. And otherwise, all that oil would be going up, and it would be clogging up my throttle body. I think it goes past the throttle body. But anyways, all that oil would be going up and it would be entering into my supercharger. And it would be gumming up the supercharger impellers. Okay? This is a twin screw supercharger. And that's not good, guys. You don't want all that oil consumption to be basically forced back through the motor. So that's why I want to try to see if I can design a small oil catch can for the Moto Guzzi. And I might even be able to incorporate the catch can down below where the charcoal canister is, you know. See the charcoal canister down there, guys? That could be integrated into a oil catch can. Anyways, it's just an idea. Okay, guys, we're gonna sign off for today, and then tomorrow morning, the big dummy is gonna take the bike into the dealership. Anyways, this is the head, big, cold-blooded dummy signing out. Later, all you little gators out there. Oh, one more thing, guys. Last Friday night, the big dummy, Lamont Sanford, passed away. His name was Damond Wilson, and he played the big dummy on Sanford and Son. He passed away, guys. So this big dummy is sad. But at least now Fred and Lamont they're reunited in heaven. And I'll guarantee you guys they're making everybody laugh. So, all right. We'll talk to you guys later. Okay.